delicious. It's a hamburger. We're Americans. We're known for this, right? So, as you can see right now with this burger, it's actually cooked towards medium, but it cooked faster also because A, we turned the heat up a slightly bit, but as Mike pointed out, it cooked within its own grease, which actually creates more heat, another heating element for it. So, but you can see how greasy this is, especially if I even do this to the side. You can see all that grease. That's a mess. Now, if you look over here, at our 93%, oh, it slid, but look at all that grease. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? There's none. And that's really not even like grease. Well, there's a little bit of blood. But this is almost at the same point. It's just about medium. We got about another couple more seconds on this one, or about maybe another minute. Alright. So, when we just squeeze out the spatula, is about that much grease. And it's kind of gross. What I'm going to do over here real quick is just add in some water so at least it doesn't sit. And then we're going to pat dry this thing so it matches up to that one, fat level.
Thank God we invested in paper towels.
Yeah. Stuff's nasty. You can see that from just sitting on there. This is stuff that would be in your system, and you don't want that in your system because that's really disgusting. That's just going to lead to clogged arteries. It's going to lead to decreased testosterone if you're a guy, which I don't know if you want to be a guy with more estrogen in your system, but you know, you might like that kind of thing. Yeah, everyone's different. But basically, for a guy, testosterone is what gives us our vigor. It gives us our everything. Without it, we lose a lot of energy, a lot of our natural energy and power. Alright, so that's pretty good. I'm not going to beat this thing to death because you want it to taste somewhat good. But that's what you get for grease out of this grease ball here. Now on the other one, we'll lightly pat that one too. We just don't have to pat it as much to get the same fat content because it's not even nearly the same. It's different. You can see real quick over here, what you're looking at is a water. It's not even a grease on the pad there. See how easily that moves? And it's not curling up in the little bubbles. So you know it's not grease. That's more just water condensation leaving the patty more than anything else. So that's very, very nice to see. Alright. So you can even, it's translucent on the paper. It's not even like the grease where it's thick and it clouds. So you can tell it's just water. It's crazy. Alright, and we're going to weigh our patties. So we're going to weigh, turn this on. We'll weigh our 80-ounce patty, 80% burger, which was 8 ounces. Now it comes in at 4 3/8 ounces. So basically, that was at 80%. If it was 75%, it actually goes down to 4 ounces. It cuts in half. So if you're going to spend on the value pack, this is a value pack of 80%. If you're going to spend $3.39 a pound, you're really end up going to spend just somewhere around $7 a pound, just under $7 a pound of real food when you actually eat it. Now on the other one, we end up putting 8 ounces down of 93%, and it comes back to weigh in at just 6 ounces. So at $4.39 a pound, you're going to end up saving about 75% of the value. So you're only losing 25% versus 50% of the other. So now if you do the math that way, you know you're only losing a quarter of $4.39 a pound. It's going to come to $1 something. So really you're only going to spend under $6 a pound, whereas you're spending almost $7 a pound on what you think is cheaper. And the funny thing is, this is a specialty size. This is the most expensive size you can buy it in. It's only a single pound. So you're going to spend, if you could buy this in the same bulk size, which you can, in a size of like 3 pounds or more, you're going to end up spending $4 a pound, which really means you're going to end up spending just around $5.25 a pound of actual food eating. So it just goes to prove to you that A, cooking with the better quality product of 93% ground beef, it's cheaper for you. It actually is cheaper. B, it's far more nutritious. C, it tastes better. I don't care. You might like the taste of grease, but your body's gonna hate you for it in a few years if you keep that up. And I mean, really, I can't make any other valid point besides those three. To me, that's the most important part of it all. So from now on, you know that if you want to cook anything, I guess clean up, right? Because with the other one, you have to pat dry it, drain the oil, spend forever cleaning the pan, kind of gross. The other one, you can just wipe right out with a clean sponge, and it'll come right off. You don't have to sit in there and get the grease off, or find a place to pour the grease into a container, to hide the container under the cabinet, or put down your drain, which just clogs your drain. So I'm sure you can see by now the many benefits of 93% versus any other percentage of ground beef. Ta-da.